You are back. Okay.
I didn't leave. I've been waiting for your ass. Waiting for your ass to get back here. And you've been taking a year. Goddamn year. Ah, you're back. Ah, we're back. Hello, Speletons, Zinker, Derek. We've recorded for an hour and we have 2 episodes. That's terrible.
Nice.
That's terrible. That's just simply terrible for Bakugan. That means we have at least an hour more.
You know what else is terrible? My coworkers.
You know what else is terrible? That story. Instead, we're gonna talk about.
Is that me?
What's up? Is that No, Derek, that's Agent O'Neill, obviously. That's not you. Obviously, that's an Agent O'Neill. What would you have? Different agent? Sure. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'm fighting an FBI agent. I feel like that.
Yeah, is this legal?
Is this legal? Why is this FBI agent just not pulling out a gun and shooting me in the throat? Oh, he has the one that knocks me on my fucking ass. So, Derek. If you were a hitman, what would be the most inconvenient time that you could kill someone? Or if there was a hit taken out on you, what's the most inconvenient time you can die?
Bold of you to assume I'm going to die.
You assume you're going to die.
I don't think I do.
Yes, you do. You're like, I'm surprised I made it this far. I'm like, okay. What?
Well, yeah, but
exactly.
if anyone's taking a hit out on me, it's gonna be me.
Okay, so you're both in this situation. Anyhow, what's the most inconvenient time you could die? What's the most inconvenient thing you could be doing? You know, like pooping, jacking off. Those are the ones that come to mind. Like, imagine a hitman just bursts through your house and just fucking snipes you in the throat while you're shitting. Then you're gonna release all your shit everywhere, and then people are gonna find your dead corpse on the toilet. It's embarrassing.
Reading my horoscope.
That's pretty embarrassing. That would suck. But it'd be even funnier if the horoscope says you're going to be sniped in the neck. You're like, huh? Just, well, ain't that a knack for comedic timing? Oh, ooh, a crit!
Your head empty. What?
Your head. What? Oh, well, that's his, I guess. Stop decaying my thoughts. They deserve to not be decayed. Okay.
I feel like we'll like car shopping.
That seems like a no-brainer time to die. I feel like it's not inconvenient at all. I feel like that's the time you actually want to kill someone. V-Power and Domination, followed by Maximum Hyper House Blast! Take him out!
Okay, that's Zinker. What's the most inconvenient time to be the hitman? I feel like taking a shit still applies.
When you're in the middle of masturbating.
like you're like taking a shit and then your mark just walks in. It like walks in the bathroom and you're like, oh fuck, shit, hang on. You're like reaching in your like pants pocket, like while your pants are around your ankles, like trying to find your gun.
Most inconvenient thing that could happen is you have to take a massive shit when you have to kill someone. You're like seconds away from shooting him, and they're like, ah, shit. Or no, you disguise himself as a girlfriend, like, oh my god, I have to poop, like, right now. It's all gonna come out. I gotta do it right now. And it's just, oh, that'd be terrible. What are other inconvenient times to die?
But that's gotta be like a real problem.
Cleaning the bathrooms at work.
Like
that's an inconvenient time to die. You're right over a toilet, he shoots you. You don't even die, but like it paralyzes you and you just get like a swirly to death. It's a horrible way to die. Yep, that sure is horrible. Mowing your lawn, I think, is pretty inconvenient. Then your lawn won't get mowed. Just the tractor will keep moving without you slowly, and then it's going to go into other people's yards. It's gonna damage their yards, and then they're gonna sue you after you're dead. That's really inconvenient.
Me at the golf course when I was like driving a golf cart around.
What are other?
Just like flopping like at the driver's seat and still just driving randomly.
That's fair. I fucking hate the dodge. I really do. It's so annoying. I don't know why I didn't go for that. Apparently I could have. Oh, he's grabbing that one. Yep. Not only did he grab it, he stunned me. As if the game needed to be extra stupid. I love how, like, every single thing uses decay, which is the only way it seems to really get a lot of damage done on me. Just to slowly decay it. Like, stop using moves so I can fucking, like, play the game. Oh. Everything's so annoying. Plunk. You need to give me some sort of energy. But none that. Oh, okay, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Well, come on, Derek. That's a pretty solid hypothetical. With some more inconvenient time.
I answered.
But there's more. Name some. Brainstorm. Comedy value, Derek.
Zinker, I had the topics and you just keep trampling them.
Yeah. Wait, what topic were you trying to discuss?
So work.
Oh. Why? Alright, fine. Talk about your work. Go ahead.
Well, sort of work.
What do you mean, sort of work? Is that just what you were doing there?
I do only kind of sort of work, but
please let me
my security today apparently pulled my parents aside and had to talk to them.
Why?
So apparently, so a couple weeks ago,
Yep.
We have sports betting.
Yep.
There's a machine you can go to, make sports bet, print out a ticket for you.
Right.
My parents were there doing that, going to do that, and the guy in front of them in the line made a bet. He made a couple bets, but he didn't grab his last ticket.
Okay.
$200 bet. Like the guy put in $200 for it.
Sure.
My parents walked up and saw it, and the dude walked away. You know, like they said he was already gone. I don't know if that's the case or not, but they saw a ticket, grabbed a ticket, and they're like, "Well, it's our ticket now."
Okay.
Ticket says on it. They're not responsible if it gets like stolen or lost or whatever.
Sure.
There's no name on it either.
Okay.
So fast forward, ticket's a winner.
Yeah.
Parents cash it for $500.
Okay.
Cut to today. Apparently, they were there this morning, and while they were like at like a slot machine, security came up to them and was like, "Hey, you know, finish what you're doing. And we gotta just pull you aside for a second, talk to you."
Thirst. Sorry. Had to say it.
And apparently, they or they like saw them take the ticket on cameras.
Okay.
And which I don't think normally they would care about.
Right.
I'm assuming the guy who lost the ticket must have gone to them.
Right.
So they must have reviewed the footage, figured out who it was, and then they were watching for them to come.
Right.
And of course my parents have literally all day. That's the only thing I've heard them talk about is how mad they are that they got pulled aside for this.
Right.
And they ended up the security told them, hey, so you can't just like you gotta like basically pay that back because it's not yours. To the casino. I don't know all the specifics. I only heard secondhand from my parents.
Right.
My parents were like, why? Like, he lost it. Like it even says on it like it's not, you're not responsible for it. Like he lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, well, like he could press charges. And my parents were both like, okay, whatever. And they did pay it back still. And they said they told me the only reason that they did is because I worked there, and they didn't want them to figure out that I worked there and hold that over their head.
Right. Yeah.
But they were like, apparently they're kind of like rude about it. Like, they basically said that they said my parents stole it.
I think, honestly, technically, legally speaking, yes, they might have. But I'm not sure. He left his ticket. They would be caught on camera, having taken the ticket that didn't belong to them. It is a lost item. That, like, the way to think about this is think of it kind of like a wallet on the ground. You see a wallet on the ground with like $100 in it. You think, oh, I'll just take that. Or even if you just see the $100 bill, that's stealing. It's stealing for about 6 months. Like, you have to try and find the owner of that wallet or something. I don't remember the exact time frame. And given that they knew it was not theirs and they could have turned it in, you know,
it's a tough. So, I think, so yes. I think like I honestly, like, when they first told me that they about it, I was like, okay, well, like you sound very much like you're in the wrong, but like you're not gonna listen to me if I say that, so. Because they just took it and cashed it.
I don't.
More or less. So ordinarily, in other establishments, like if this was just like a Walmart or something, they have cameras around, but you know, like it's likely that, like, it was like, let's say it was like a Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
And it was on the ground. You know, and let's say they don't have cameras, whatever. There's no one to attest to who it belonged to at that point. Here,
Right.
like, they clearly knew it. They knew it wasn't my parents. I still don't know where the money's going.
That is the thing that's really like irking me about the situation.
I don't know if
it's not the
to the casino,
casinos.
if it's going back to the guy.
I hate this game.
That's the thing that bothers me.
Like, I just dislike all the energy going to the fucking other guy, because then I have to sit here and wait for a year, and it's just so annoying. I wish there was a more convenient way that balances out, instead of it just spawned closer to that guy so he gets it. Especially annoying given that all of them have a Bakugan ability. I feel like bosses only, to make that tougher. I hate that, like, everything in this game is about making it take longer. Every single thing is about drawing out the battles longer. It is just a time waster. Please stop. Alright, sorry.
But yeah,
Reaching a tipping
that's the
point.
problem I have is I don't think like the security guards are gonna just take it because they're under cameras as well.
I don't think the security guys are going
And
to take
it would have been the manager more likely than not to.
No,
But what I want to know is it actually gonna get back to the guy, or is the casino just gonna say, well, it's our money now? Are they just taking the money back? Because what they should have done is I could see if they were gonna maybe like oversee the money getting handed back to the person who rightfully owned it.
Right.
From the ticket. I mean, who rightfully bought
I
the
imagine
ticket.
that's what's actually going to happen. Despite what...
They're probably going to, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah. I don't know if they have any sort of right to even do it that way.
That's the thing too, is I don't think they have one, like, I'm not sure if they had, they definitely didn't have any right to take, they had nothing they could do to take the money back in the moment. Literally, the only reason my parents gave it back to them was because I worked there.
Right.
They had absolutely no right to take it back in the moment.
Right.
They had nothing. They had no like, my parents pressed them on that too, and they had no responses for like, you know, like, other than just like, the guy could sue you maybe.
Maybe,
I'm currently in the process of trying to file a small claim suit. It's not that easy. It's not. It probably wouldn't be worth it for him in the first place.
Yeah.
I forgot to make that phone call. I've called our town clerk twice, and left a message because that's all you're supposed to do currently, I guess. Their answering machine still is talking about the next dates for traffic court being October 1st and 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they're really up to date. I'm gonna leave one more message, and then
he has a Titan. Why does he have a Titan? That's kind of annoying.
I'm gonna leave one more message for them, and then in the message I'm gonna basically say, if you don't respond, I'm gonna call the town supervisor and basically tell them you won't respond. I literally have to go to their manager.
Yeah.
Just to fucking get the paperwork to even file a small claim suit. It's ridiculous.
Fair. Oh my god, stop.
But like,
stop. I just want to play the game. Ah!
Anyways, I think, like, my parents have been mad about it all day, and that's because they're mad because partially because the casino kept saying that they stole it, which they knew what they were doing, but like at the same time,
technically, that's not.
It's kind of like a.
Legally speaking, they did
the right
steal
thing
it.
to do.
Like,
I don't think they did.
No, unless it's different because it's New York law, or because it's territorial law. I can say with confidence. So it doesn't matter if it's a lost item or not. There's a certain amount of time before it's up for like free grabs. Connecticut, I looked this up because I have a job where we find the lost items. And I have a sis who really wanted some AirPods she found. And I had to, I explained to her, so I researched into it. You have to wait a certain amount of time. Thereby,
I don't know if that's different for employees, you know, like places of business than just common people.
It's not
if
just
I'm walking down the
business.
street
It's
and
for
I
anyone.
find 20 on the floor.
It's not. It's for everyone. Yeah.
Right.
It'd be same for the $20
Right.
bill.
So if I'm walking down the street and I find a 20 on the sidewalk, I'm supposed to try to find the owner. The problem with that is, I can say anyone lose a 20, and anybody can say that's me.
Yeah, I know. I know the logic of why I wouldn't like offer up a $20 bill. But that doesn't, legally speaking,
it's technically stealing, but I think it's like non-prosecutable stealing. I think unless you can prove that you lost it in the first place, really. In this case, they could.
But yes, so it is stealing. Yeah, but like what I'm saying is it doesn't matter. You know, legally speaking, it is stealing. If someone, the court case would be really just proving that $20 bill is theirs.
Yes, which is which in this case they can easily prove who it was, who owned it, but like,
yeah. So they're just SOL.
I'm not really on my parents' side on this, to be honest. Like, I think they were being kind of ridiculous. They should have known better in the first place, and that's why there's cameras literally everywhere in that building. Is so they can find things like this. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, that is stealing. It's the same thing if you found like a lost card at my place of work. And it has $30 on it, and you use the $30. We'll find that card and we'll give it back to the rightful owner, and that ain't good. I think I caught someone doing that once, right? I might have talked about that. I don't know. It's
I
not
caught
your
people
card.
using other people's cards.
Yeah,
They're trying to, because I have to ID everybody when they
Right.
use like their card to pay for stuff.
right.
Not like a credit card. I'm supposed to for a credit card. I don't give a shit. They're not paying me enough for that.
If it's a lost item of any sort, really, there actually is a certain value on it. I think that it has to be, if I recall correctly. You have to. Technically speaking, you can't just take it. I don't know if you have to return. Oh, no. You know what it is, Derek? I think as a regular person, you're supposed to just turn it into the police. So if you found $20 on the ground, I think you're supposed to bring that to your local police station. Said, hey, I found this on the ground. No one's going to do that, and no one's going to get arrested for picking up a $20 bill.
Yeah, no one cares at that point. Laws aren't exact. That's why.
It's not that laws aren't exact. It's like you can't. It's like something you can't really enforce on that level. It's the same thing of
well, that's what I mean is that like there are plenty of unenforceable laws.
Yeah, it's like
that's why they're not exact.
A law against incest. How are you gonna stop that? If two consenting siblings really want to have sex with each other, what are you gonna do to stop that? You can't. There isn't any legal way you can really seek to stop that. Is incest actually illegal in certain places? I don't actually know.
I don't know if it is or not.
Not in Alabama. We know that. But perfectly legal there. But
I really don't want to have that in my search history.
remember when I searched up video games that represented incest or something, and we just started reading a list of games? I wonder if there's a Bakugan game that has that. That would be funny.
Oh. Anyways, like when they found it, they should have taken it in the first place, because like the casino has the resources to figure out who has it.
Look at this guy! Oh, he's badass! Well, fuck. Sorry, Centipod.
But
I think I found a new teammate. I think the point is he's supposed to be like ridiculously overpoweringly strong, and I really don't. The Centipod just isn't that strong. So I'll use him. Yeah, I think. Let me see. Wait. No, this one's stronger. Well, fuck. What? The Centipod is stronger? Oh, yeah, there is only 5 elements. I thought there was a ground element, though. That's weird. Could have sworn there was a ground element. Keep going. It's the end of the episode.
Yeah. My parents basically thought that they were perfectly fine operating on the laws of finders keepers. That was basically their defense, which in some cases, sure. In this case, in some cases, sure, because the casino wasn't the rightful owner either.
Right.
But, like,
Oh,
My parents keep saying like, oh, well, he's the idiot who left his ticket. He's the one who's in the wrong here.
I don't think there's any way.
Like,
God, this guy looks badass. I want to use him, but I think the centipede is better. Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum. He has less health though.
I don't know.
What else we got? 17 for 15 seconds. So what is it? It does like no damage. It doesn't. Okay, I'll do incinerate. Oh wait, but that costs the fireball cost. Yeah. Well. Wait, can it afford cleanse? No, I can't. What's cleanse do? I don't know what cleanse or purge does, but I'd like to know. Well, it's next time on Speletons, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.